Welcome students. Let's discuss about the making of Indian Constitution. We all know that Indian Constitution was framed by the Constituent Assembly. Okay, during just before the period of the independence of our country, है ना? And what was Constituent Assembly? It was an indirectly elected member entrusted with the task of making the constitution for independent India. Indirectly elected means the member of Constituent Assembly were elected by the members of provincial legislative assemblies, and the members of provincial legislative assemblies were elected by the people. So in one way we can say that the members of Constituent Assembly were indirectly elected by the people. So they were given the task to make the constitution for India, and it took almost 2 years, 11 months and 18 days to complete the making of our constitution. So first of all, the election to the Constituent Assembly was held in July 1946, and the first session of the Constituent Assembly was held on 9th December 1946. It was in the first session that the members unanimously elected Dr. Rajendra Prasad to be the President of the Constituent Assembly. That means the working of Constituent Assembly will take place under the presidency of Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Then on 29th August 1947, a very important committee was formed, that was the drafting committee, consisting of 8 members under the chairmanship of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. And the main work of this drafting committee was to make a draft for the Constitution of India, to make a rough script of the Constitution of India. And after putting a lot of labor and hard work, finally the draft was completed and it was presented before all the members of the Constituent Assembly, and after many amendments and addition and subtraction, finally the draft of that constitution was adopted on 26 November 1949, and just next year on 26 January 1950 the implementation of our constitution was started. Our constitution was implemented. So this was all about the process of the making of Indian Constitution. The first elected president of the Constituent Assembly was Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Chairman of drafting committee was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Played a very important role in the making of Indian Constitution, so much that we call him as the father of Indian Constitution. Okay, so his contribution could not be underrated. The total members of Constituent Assembly was 389, which was later on reduced due to the partition of the country. Total female members were 15, and during the period of 2 years, 11 months and 18 days, the Assembly held 11 sessions, sitting for a total of 166 days. Then talk about the preamble. What is preamble? It is an introductory part of the Indian Constitution. Okay, the introduction to the Indian Constitution is called as the preamble, which declared India to be a sovereign, secular, socialist, democratic republic. Sovereign, India will be free internally and externally. Secular, there shall be no discrimination in the name of religion. Socialist, equal opportunity will be provided to each and every section of the society without any discrimination. Democratic, the head of the state, the government is elected by the people. Okay, and republic, the head of the state elected by the people, and the post of the head of the state, that is the president, is not hereditary. And it also provided the preamble that the constitution will provide liberty to the citizens, will promote equality among the people, it promote fraternity among the people, and also provide justice to the making of Indian Constitution, justice to the people of India. Okay, in this way we find that our constitution was completed, and today our constitution is regarded as the lengthiest and one of the most fantastic constitution of the world because of its democratic features which were adopted in it by the makers of Indian Constitution.